Jesus continues to make the name of the Father known to us. Tell the person next to you, Jesus Christ continues to make known the name of the Father to us. Every time as a child of God, it is the duty of Jesus Christ to daily reveal the Father to his people. Serving the Lord without a clear revelation of who the Father is will give us a wrong direction and a wrong way of worshiping and praising the Lord. Really bana ba modimo re hloka ka mehla tshenolo e hlakileng ya modimo yeo re ka ihlaisetswang ke Jesu Kriste fela. Akekho umuntu onosinika isambulo esiphelele wonkulunkulu ngaphandle koJesu. Anyone who looks and tries to worship the Father must know the Son, because the Son is the only one who can reveal who the Father is. We cannot follow the Father unless we follow the Son. Following the Son will give us a clear understanding of who the Father is. Any Christian worship that disregards who the Son is equally disregard who the Father is. In John chapter 14, Jesus Christ talks to us and says, have faith, believe, because I am the way, the truth, and the life. No one comes to the Father except through me. Ayikho indlela eya kuNkulunkulu ngaphandle koJesu. Jesus set it out that any contact with God the Father is through himself. Without Jesus Christ, without commitment to Jesus Christ, without dedication to Jesus Christ, our service to God is null and void. Jesus speaks in John chapter 4 verse 24. He talks about true worshippers. He says, those are the ones who worship the Father in spirit and in truth. True worshippers are those that worship the Father in spirit and in truth. If we are looking for a way or ways to worship God, we should look to Jesus. Ask the person next to you, are you a true worshiper? Are you a true worshiper? People of God, if you are a true worshiper, then Jesus Christ should be the master, the guide, and the teacher of your worship. For without him, without Jesus Christ, our act of worshiping God, tsela ya rona ya go khumamela modimo kantle ho Jesu Kriste ke lefela. It is null, it is void. Anybody who desires to worship God should look to Jesus Christ. Knowing Jesus is knowing God. Having relationship with Jesus is having relationship with God. Jesus Christ cannot be taken out of the picture as we continue worshiping God. Ha re kgone ho bella Jesu ka thoko ebe re khumamela modimo. Worshiping Jesus is worshiping God. We should seek at all time a better relationship with Jesus Christ. The more you seek to improve your relationship with Jesus Christ, the better your relationship with God is. Tell the person next to you, in your act of worship, look to Jesus Christ. Yes. In your act of worship, look to Jesus Christ. You want to praise and worship God? Look to Jesus Christ. You want to be a faithful Christian? You want to be a faithful believer? Look to Jesus Christ. For without Jesus, there is no true worship. There is no true praise. Without Jesus Christ, there is no true worship. There is no true praise. Our Christian relationship with God is based on what Jesus Christ has accomplished for Christians on the cross of Calvary. Sefapano bekreste ba rona bo itshetleile ho seo Jesu a se entseng sefapano. On the cross of Calvary, Jesus Christ established a relationship between man and God. What do we mean? If we are to give an example, what example can we give? When you come into a court of law, how and your lawyer begin to talk for you. You are not interacting with the judge. You are not interacting with the prosecutor. But your lawyer, ummeli wako, huyo okhuluma nomchuchisi, the prosecutor, and also the judge on your behalf. Jesus Christ connects us with God. Jesus Christ talks to God. Jesus Christ knows God. Jesus Christ is the Son of God. So everything that we want to do with God should be via the Son of God, our mediator. A true worshiper must look to Jesus Christ. A true worshiper must look to Jesus Christ. If there is a crisis in your case, how is that you talk to your lawyer. You don't talk to the magistrate. You don't talk to the prosecutor. If the case is not going well, if there are issues in your life that you don't understand, you talk to your lawyer. A better relationship with Jesus Christ is a better relationship with God. We cannot take Jesus Christ out of our relationship with God. We cannot look beyond Jesus Christ. Jesus is the bridge that links us to God. Jesus is the way that links us to God. any true worshiper should seek to look to Jesus Christ for a better worship. He died so that no one should die. He gave a sacrifice so that no one should give a sacrifice. He shed the blood so that no one should shed their own blood. He gave his life so that no one should give their life. And when he died, those many years ago, when he died, when he went to the cross, Barcelona, he not only went to the cross for the sins that were committed, but he went to the cross even for the sins that were not yet committed. He is in the beginning and he is also in the end. His crucifixion, his crucifixion was in the beginning, was in the end. Whatever sin you have committed, and even the sin you are yet to commit according to you, all were crucified on the cross. Bohlaswa bo bo yentseng, bohlaswa bo o bo etsang, le bohlaswa bo santse o tla bo etsa, they were all crucified. That is why we need him every step of the way. Look to Jesus, any true worshiper, any true child of God. Look to Jesus for your daily living. Why? He is your mediator. Our existence, our existence was declared sin. Our existence was declared sin long before we were born. And each day we live today, we need him every step of the way. He knows our weakness. He knows that on the journey there will be pitfalls. If you have to deal with God directly without Jesus, we stand no ground. Our sin will eliminate us before God. If we are to stand on our own before God, our sin disqualifies us to even say one word. It's like God is saying, don't talk to me, talk to your lawyer. Don't come to me, go to your lawyer. If you come to me, you go straight to hell. There is no way that man, humanity, can reason for their own freedom before God. Ayikho indlela leyo umuntu anokuzikhulumela ngayo phambi koNkulunkulu. Mankind has not enough human brain capacity, mentality, ideas to present himself before God. There is no way. Definitely, we need someone beyond humanity. That is Jesus Christ himself. That is the Son of the living God. In John 17 we read, he says, I know the Father. I know the Father. O re ke tseba ntate. I know the Father. If anybody must represent you before the Father, it is I, because I know the Father. If anybody should offer a sacrifice, I am the one, because I know the Father. If anyone is to take you to heaven, I am the one, because I have been there. He says, I was in the beginning. If anyone is to show you the way, I am the way, because I've been there. A true worshiper must always look to Jesus in the act of worship. What's my harnal mutini? Ke tshwanetse mahlo a rona a dule a le ho Jesu Christ. We must fix our eyes on Jesus, who is the author and the finisher of our faith. Fix our eyes.